Triple H and Vince Russo have taken a lot of credit for the segments. Did they deserve that, or would you just call this a big group effort between all of you to make it happen?
Well, look, I definitely call the execution is 100% team effort. Like there's no now as far as calling the play, the offensive coach calls the play, but he calls it from above. You know what I mean? And then the players have to go out and execute. So while it was not our brainchild, we definitely added to it individually and collaboratively every time they put us in a scenario. So look, it was they wrote us in, we acted our way out. We were pretty good at it. And China was a huge part of that. I don't even know what question you asked. I just wanted to reiterate that China was a huge part of that.
Does this become the beginning of Triple H finding his groove in the behind the scenes aspects and producing and all of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think so. Look, I think he made his he started and cemented his relationship with Vince when him and Sean first. He may have been before that, to be quite honest. I don't know this for a fact, but what felt like from being on the outskirts was that when him and Sean became DX, they were very close with Vince at that time. So he was working in there. So yeah, I feel like then Sean left and Hunter still had his kind of spot in there in Vince's ear. And that's not a negative thing. You're supposed to cultivate the relationship with your boss and then work on that relationship, right? And it was foolish for people to not get in his ear if they could and when they could. It's up to him to make the decisions, So if a good thing gets in his ear, he makes a decision to run with it. If something doesn't, he doesn't, and that's that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think Hunter was putting his foot in the deep end here. And good for him, rightfully so at the time. You know what I mean? Like he was a big deal, and he was going to be a big deal for a long time. And so we see how that played out,
Absolutely. You guys went through so much to have fun with it, between Billy putting the sticks in the hats to you're leaving the holes, to have the helmets cut for the braids. Was this one of the most fun memories of your career?
You know what? And I don't even remember. Of course it was fun, but there was one where we did one on an airfield, and I don't remember when it was, or I haven't seen it I don't know if I've ever seen it, to be quite honest, but I'll never forget it because we were on an airfield and we were like taking flying lessons or something, and we would act like one of us was up in the air flying, and we were just literally just talking and shooting the crap and acting, and I don't know, it just felt so fun and funny. Maybe we'll show a clip of that sometime instead of that crappy one we just showed. I'm just kidding.